Alrighty, my friends, we are back. How much did Madman make everybody mad about Satisfactory, huh? One of the most sick things you saw in Factorio is someone made a factory that just expands itself. Oh, that is pretty cool. A self-replicating factory, huh? Factorio can produce Rule 110. I don't know what that is, but if it's some sort of AI thing, it's scary. Okay. Alright, so this is left residual oil plastic, and we're going to make a right recycled plastic. It's now so clear. And I need to get the directions right on this one, because we're going to line up the liquid input with the split from the residual oil one we just did, a residual fuel one. 3 and 4 there. What's this Wikipedia? Rule 110. The Rule 110 cellular automation, often called Rule 110, is an elementary cellular automaton. Oh, automaton is the word. With interesting behavior on the boundary between stability and chaos. Implies that in principle any calculation or computer program can be simulated using this automaton. Okay, I don't know if that described it very well. I didn't read everything there. Have you shown this yet? You probably did. Factorio Sandstorm. Maybe. I'll watch that later. Is that like Darude Sandstorm? Okay. So, for reference, let me place this where it would be. It'd be something like this, I think. But I'm not actually using that. What I'm using this is the input for recycled plastic. So rubber will be coming in here. At 30 per minute, so I can use a tier 1 input belt. Fully functional 6 screen made of lamps and giant circuits. You have no idea how that is a thing. Okay. And this is the splitter, or yeah, this is splitter. Splitter, splitter, splitter. Did I want to set up the outputs for this, though? Actually, I did. I want to set up the outputs for this, so I need to move this all over a bunch. Crap. I think I just need to clear this. But I do need... okay, I kind of need to center this one. Let me clear this blueprint. Okay, in this direction, I need enough room for the inputs. So about there. Is there room for outputs here? Yeah, there's room for outputs. Okay, so this should work. This should work. Okay. And I don't really need the pipe there. I know how everything's orientated. Orientated. 1, 2, 3, 4. Splitter. Splitter, splitter, splitter. There we go. You had a thought. If we send recycled plastic to recycled rubber using sloops, do we have infinite stuff? It's a good question. I don't know. I will say I remember when I did a recycled... Oh, my last playthrough, I did something where I did a bunch of refineries, some making rubber, some making plastic. Then it had like an overflow going to recycled rubber and recycled plastic, thinking I was all balancing But I think the most efficient use of your crude oil is actually do it this way. You just turn everything into rubber, and then rubber plus the heavy oil residue turned into fuel gives you plastic, and you just get a better return on your oil. If you summer slooped some things, maybe you would have infinite stuff. It would use extra power because that's what summer slooping does, right? It uses extra power. So, all right, and then this would be mergers, and I'm gonna have this go the opposite direction, which will this way. It's making 60 a minute. Recycled plastic, yes. I didn't copy it correctly. Alright, so mark 1. My hotkey stopped working again. God damn it. What is this? What is this stupid buggy game? Fully released, totally no bugs. Except all the bugs that keep happening. Okay, good. Now it's working. Alright, so that'll be the output. And then I need power lines. I'll put the power lines in the back. And a connector here. It is an interesting idea, though, Flurchin. I don't know how many summer sloops it would take. I actually, to be honest, it probably wouldn't make it that fast unless you did a lot of machines. Then you need a lot of summer sloops, and I don't actually have a lot of summer sloops. So, all right. So all we should need to do to plug this into the other one is plug in the pipes if I line them up correctly. Plug in the pipes, and then we'll have the output of the plastic. And this should be right recycled plastic blueprint. Right recycled plastic from fuel. Right half of recycled plastic blueprint from residual fuel. Right. Plastic is there. And I do the other one as orange. What's the opposite of orange? I don't even know. Purple? Is there an opposite of orange? What rhymes with orange and what is the opposite of orange? I don't even know. So if I do blueprints, left, whoops, edit, left, there, right. Okay, so I think I have a build that we can work with. Nietzsche with the 61 months of tier 2 salvage, my friend. How are you doing, sir? Happy Friday. I was just going to ask if you're ready for the weekend, but your schedule's always really weird, so I don't even know if you have a weekend coming up. You always have like the 4 on 3 off kind of thing, don't you? Alright, so now, how do I want to do this? Because my plan is to rip out my entire plastic and rubber factory to make it a much improved one. Hey, I filled this belt by distributing my cables better. I have a feeling there's a copper wire shortage, though, but that's a future RAN problem we might not get to today. So, if I wanted to rip out the bottom floor of this entire factory, I could definitely do that. And I got room in the back. Up there is where we're storing all of the turbo fuel that we're currently making. You're only on day 3 of 8 in a row at the moment. Overtime before Christmas, so you can't turn it down. Christmas is expensive. True, true. But hey, making that money during the Christmas season, I know that. I know that feeling. You gotta do it. So. We already have the pipe for the residual. No, this is crude oil going up, actually. Where's the pipe going up with the residual fuel? Is it on the outside of this? No, that's the crude oil. Residual fuel is going... Ah, it's going out the back. Okay. So if I start ripping stuff out, all my plastic and rubber production stops. So does my turbo fuel production. Did I solve my flow rate issues? For my power, yes. For my aluminum, no. I'll have to show you my Tower of Power later, Nietzsche. I showed it off earlier in the stream, and I'm very happy with my Tower of Power. Let me clear out my to-do list, by the way. Let me just clear it. And I'm now working on a big, giant upgrade to my plastic and rubber production. Huh. Blueprint disable or deconstruct mode isn't working down here. Did I not blueprint this? I probably did and changed it so much it's no longer registering as a blueprint, strangely enough. Am I really prepared to completely rip this bottom floor out? The good thing is I have a lot of plastic banked up. And also a lot of rubber. So if I do this, it's not like everything grinds to a halt. This is kind of why I had this big buffer, because I was planning on probably making some changes at some point. So I think I'm ripping everything out. So let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ripping the band-aid off, changing this entire thing. G, so we're gonna just rip out all the refineries to start. And I'm gonna be I'm gonna let all that flow be done. Let me G, let me get rid of all these pipes sticking out of here. Here. Yanking the band-aid off and changing the build-up. It's usually where you wait until everything's deleted and say, wait, before you delete that... No! What have you done? What have you done? No! Start the timer. Prediction on whether Rand runs out of plastic and rubber before the new refineries are put in. Oh, God. All right. Okay. These belts. Little rubber still left on the belts. That's fine. Where the rubber meets the road. G. And then G, G. Hopefully, all of my prep work with making these blueprints will make ripping this out and swapping it up not... Oh, crap. Not cause too many issues. Actually, I want that to keep pumping for now, so... Because if it can clear out this pipe, that'll be a good thing. This should be slowly running out, yes. Okay, so now what I want to do, and the crude oil, I'm actually going to move these pipes. So I am actually going to rip out all these pipes as well. This. You need to learn how to use commands. Well, the predictions are probably done through your mod. You're a mod, right? You need to through your mod window or whatever. What was permanent is now temporary. That's right. So, I am ripping out all of these pipes. Because this will be a completely new setup here. All that. That. I'll slowly pump out all this heavy oil residue in there, and then I can clear it out. Okay. Okay. I want to rip out all these half pipes because I'm changing my bottom floor layout to just all 5x5 whatchamacallit's platform foundation guys. How dare you rip these pipes out? They were your favorite part of my entire build. No! I've ruined it, chat. I've ruined everything. Okay. A half foundation slab, boys. There we go. Okay, so, and actually I have a blueprint, but I can just do this. This is just faster. When I do a new floor and an expansion, I'll use my 5x5 blueprints of foundations. Rest in peace, pipes. Rest in pieces of pipes. I just stacked a bunch of foundations there, apparently. I did just stack a bunch of foundations. Must have been to get the right height on something or something. Or something or something. Okay. While we continue to wait for this to pump out all the heavy oil residue, let me see if I can plug in my left side of this thing as I originally envisioned. So left rubber refinery. And lag. Trying to remember if I had that piping right in the middle. I think maybe I did. Yes, that looks right. it's gonna overlap with stuff. But okay, that looks good. That looks right. I'm gonna deconstruct this now, and there's only a tiny bit of residual fuel in this anyway. Get rid of all this pipage. These guys. I missed a couple pipes in there. That's fine. There. Why not hover build? Because I forgot that I have it. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, now we should be good to fill this in. Rip out the back wall. This is going to be a lot of... Going to be a lot we're going to be doing at 50, 25 per side at least. I might do more if I feel like I need more, but I think I'll start with this. So this pipe is basically empty because we've stopped creating turbo fuel because they don't have the residual fuel to turn it into anymore, right? Yeah, no turbo fuel. Heavy oil residue. Okay, so cool. This is actually good. I wanted this to like kind of run out because I'm gonna have to rip out all this stuff anyway. I'll leave that for now. Okay. So how many is this? 4. So if I'm doing 25, 12 to a side, so 12 to the side would be 24. All right, let me see here. 4 times 3. So actually, it's not that many of these, to be honest, that I have to do. And how close am I going to let these guys get? I don't want to have a little bit of room to separate each one. Don't want to give them that much room. That'll let me know where each blueprint starts and ends. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that'll work. There's 8. Okay. And then where's my not 5x5 blueprint? Right here. 5x5. Has a StarCraft thing that one of the units just says something 5x5. Go. My turbo farm carried for a while. It did. My turbo fuel farm definitely carried for a while, and I'm purposefully going to stop using turbo fuel so that if I need it for anything else, the storage that I have of it up there won't, you know, like run out or whatever. Right, so basically, I give it a full space in between. The space between. Okay. Blueprints left. Okay, so I cannot place it there because of this guy. And are you empty? Not quite. You are emptying, though. And I can empty it out if I get a storage thing. Here, hold on a second. That'll let this continue doing its thing. That'll clear this guy out. Let's do the right side while we wait for that to clear out. Fill in some of these pipes and things. Actually, I'm not going to connect these pipes because I have to figure out how much will be there. All right, so this is going to be right side. And we want to line this up where the green is lined up with this pipe. That. And then how close do I want this? Actually, I think that's about right. Are those all lined up in that pipe? I can connect to that guy. I think so. I think that looks good. Okay. Okay, and that guy is there. And there. No, that's not right. That lined up. I think that looks lined up. Check the back side. That looks correct, I think. Beautiful. Do I have room to do this one, or is it going to overlap something? And it's overlapping that constructor and that thing right there. Okay. Alright, how long will it take you to fill this? Actually, I don't know, but let's speed this up by throwing some of these in here. Go faster! There we go. Okay. What's up, M Painter? And how's the game going? Good. I took the plunge and I ripped out a bunch of stuff. I ripped out my plastic and I'm completely changing it. Ah, I didn't save. Okay, this one's saved. I didn't save this blueprint correctly. This is supposed to be same as this. Supposed to be this. So control. I'll need to fix that on my blueprints. A second, quickly fix this all, I think. I'm ripping out a permanent build to get a more permanent build of permanence. And freaking hotkeys stopped working again. Alright, and I can see which ones I did not plug in. Good. All are yellow. Good. You're doing that with your builds as well? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta rip it out. And gotta rip it off. Oh, wait, no, that's not that song. Alright, so let me figure out 20 per minute. This is a 600 a minute pipe. 600 divided by 20. 30. So 30 machines. So this 600 minute pipe, once I get to 500 50 refineries, we will. Okay. So it's going to take more refineries than this for us to overflow this. Okay. I can start plugging all these in. Gonna take more refineries than that to overflow my pipe. Giggity. Your permanent build is going well as well. Nice. You're building above your old stuff and incorporating better truck use and road like I am. Okay, cool. Very cool. Alright, so I need to bring up the oil here. So hold on a second. Why am I showing no oil being brought? Did I disconnect my oil somehow? No, I think I pumped it up and then went to a reservoir, yeah, I think there's like a reservoir up above there, and then used, whatchamacallit, head lift or whatever. So I actually want to split off up here on this level, then is what I'd want to do. So there. Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. Oh, no, go down. Don't be up. Good. Okay. There. Bam. Bam. You're building above your old stuff and incorporating better truck use in roads like me. Ah. Glad to hear I've inspired your build. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, so that's already started. The thing that is most likely to run out is my plastic. So, again, we have a pretty good buffer on not running out of plastic for a while, but... I chose the placement that I chose. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. Okay. Look at all these vaulted ceilings. That's right. Totally planned. Totally. Alright. You still working over here? Yeah, you have a lot of turbo. Well, how much turbo fuel do we have to get through? Most of this is empty, right? You still making turbo fuel back here? You should have run out of stuff, right? No, there's still some heavy oil residue they're working through. Okay. This is working through the turbo fuel. Okay. But it looks like it's running out. I think we're running out up here, which is what I want. I want this to run out. Because I'm going to be ripping all this out. Gonna rip it off. Crude oil. Okay. You got 3K cookies on no. Work faster. Will Rand run out of plastic and rubber before he builds the new refineries? Find out today at 11. I can't build here until this stuff is out of the way. Unless I want to skip past this. Well, let me see here. Let me check here. Blueprint. Left. Hitting H did not allow it to work. Yeah. Yeah, that thing's in the way, and over on this side, storage. Looks like storage containers get in the way, interestingly enough. And it's still, I don't want to waste any materials. I hate being wasteful, but I probably need to be wasteful and just delete it. You just push F and delete it? Yeah, I might. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Looks like a lot of my, yeah, like, so the turbo fuel is not even supplying any of these power generators anyway. So yeah, we lost a ton of power with these things not running, interestingly enough. That's okay. Let me, throw all the turbo fuel I currently have in here. I'm deleting it. I just deleted a bunch of turbo fuel. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, but I did it. Okay. Let me get rid of the roof out here that's all goopy and shiny looking. It's like flipping through there. Alright, left. There we go. Now it works. Right there. So how many did I say I need? If we're doing 50, 4, 8, 12. So that's like halfway there. That's like halfway. I'm gonna need more oil, crude oil for this build as well. Flush the toilet, always a great idea. Yes, you should flush the toilet. True. Don't just leave whatever's floating. Okay, and then delete this edge out here. Okay. So what is that? That is 4, 8, 12. And 16. How did I line that up perfectly? I think I did, yeah. 16. Oh gosh, I got no power out here to plug into. $20. And then one more. Do I have room for one more? I think maybe. $24 of 50. We'll have 48 once all these are plugged in. Only need 12 on each side plus 1. That would be if I was doing 24. We're doing 50, which means 24 on each side, and then we'll have 48 in total. Let's see, what was I doing? 600 divided by 20. And we're doing 20 heavy oil residue per one of these. 20 times 24. Gonna be 480 per side here. So 4, 8, 12. So I can connect these, but I need these to be on a separate line, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Delete these two guys to remind myself of that. You saw Cyan, you thought it was Satisfactory Plus for a second. I don't know what Satisfactory Plus is. Is that a... Is that a mod? I assume that's a mod or something. And we're making 20 rubber a minute. 20 times 24, 480. I'm going to have these on separate sides, so yeah, I can just connect all the rubber together. The belt should move fast enough. Rubber is good to be on the same belt. Okay. Satisfactory Plus is an insane overhaul mod. It just uses cyan instead of orange for the base color. Okay. Well, I just like the color better, so that's why I chose change the base color in my my options or whatever. And so I have to go over to my blueprint thing real quick. If I do this really quickly, I can load the rubber right side. Load rubber right. And I did not set these, did I? I did not. So these are supposed to be rubber. Copy. Paste. 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 And that should be these guys all fixed. Save that and delete this. Okay. Save. Confirm. Clear. Take. Delete. Okay. You think it's a ridiculously hard mod for Satisfactory. Just show how crazy it is, and the time you go through the whole vanilla Satisfactory, you'll be making Steel and Satisfactory Plus. Okay. I don't know why you want to make this game harder, but okay, that's cool for people who want to do that, I guess. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. How close are you? You done? You're done. Okay, perfect. We only wasted some turbo fuel. Clear out all this stuff. Don't hit the refinery. Okay, very good. All right, and there. Blueprint, right rubber refinery. So let us line up the green to the orange, to the pipe. And the belts across, I think that's lined up. It's good. I love Nudge. Blueprints and Nudge have really sped up a lot of my factory building, that's for sure. There. Not to mention the dimensional depot not allowing me to not have to go back and get more materials so often. Very good. And then one more. And this will be our first floor of this new blueprint build. Okay. It's good. Like if you thought screws were bad in the base game, I believe almost everything you make is Satisfactory plus uses screws. Why would anybody do that to themselves? That's crazy talk, I say. Crazy talk. I guess, like, why would anybody play hard mode, no pause, FTL? Oh, this one's not lined up. I thought it was. Or... hold on a second. Which one did I not line up correctly? Did I screw up? No, these ones all look right. This last one I messed up. Okay. Somehow messed up the alignment here. That looks right. Okay. There. Let's plug in all of these conveyors. This is the output of the rubber. The rubber hits the road. Alright, all this residual, whatever oil is going up to the next floor, plus some of my rubber to make recycled plastic. Now, figuring out all the numbers for this is going to be a pain. So let me figure out, let me do the math on this. So again, 20 heavy oil residue a minute. 600 divided by 20. So these 30 machines can be handled by one Mark II pipe. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. So I think I need to cut off right here, actually. Is that right? Did I do that right? 20 per minute. And if I count from here backwards, I should count 15 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So this pipe right here, where I just cut it off, I actually cut off in the wrong place earlier, I think. I think I got oil and something else mixed up. So that should be good. But... and that's where the next level starts, I think. So this guy we want to cut off right here and go up somewhere. So let me just... do that so I know that's where that pipe needs to go up. Did I set the recipes on the right side? I did. I did that with the blueprint earlier. Before I placed the blueprint. I don't know if you missed it. Why not just use Satisfactory Production Planner? You mean this? I literally am. I literally am doing that right now. I don't know if there's a way to use that and then have it build it for you, because even if you use the planner, it's not like that website builds the... unless there's a mod I don't know about. I have to, even if I use the production planner, I still have to build the damn thing myself. What's up, Rabbit Pasta? How goes the factory? Good, we're ripping out our old rubber and plastic and creating a new one with hookers and, I don't know, cocaine or something. Whatever that meme is. Also, I don't really play modded Satisfactory if what you're recommending is a modded thing. I don't really play modded Satisfactory. I like the game the way it is. I don't want to mod it. If that's what you're recommending. Sexy party. Something just woke you up. Maybe it was it the hookers and cocaine? Alright, so let me do one more of these so we have exactly 50 like my planner has. That way. I think I did that backwards. What's on the back side there? Yeah, there. There. And then Control V to do that. And that. There. And there. 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 Alright, that should be all the rubber. Or the rubber meets the road. Alright, autosave lag. Okay, now I gotta figure out how much stuff I'm sending where. How much stuff I'm sending which direction. Production Planner is a tool on Steam that works like the Satisfactory Calculator website. Okay, well, I mean, I did use it. So we're doing 50 rubber. 600 a minute, with 400 going to residual fuel. Well, residual fuel plus rubber. So I need 10 Residual fuel refineries. That's going to be sending... Going to be turning the 1,000 heavy oil residue... Wait, how much is this going to be? Hold on a second. 20 times 50. Yeah, 1,000. Why does it say 600 here? Am I misunderstanding something? Heavy oil residue, 1,000 a minute, and then it says 600 a minute into here to get 400 a minute fuel. I feel like something's funky on that thing. Alright, well, it's time to rip out the floor above us now. I can figure out how much of what stuff we're sending where. Although, let me... I'm also going to have to figure out my crude oil situation. Let me plug in the inputs first, and then we'll do that. It's the same thing on Steam, just a different UI, huh? It's interesting that they have that on Steam. It must be popular if somebody would just ask me, why am I not using it? Hadn't even heard of it. Okay. No. Damn it. I know I don't have enough oil for all of this, which I will fix after we increase this build. Okay, there. Okay. Throw all this turbo fuel into this chest right now. Keep one stack for my own usage. Yeah, I wanted you to go there. You finally figured out how to actually make a custom thumbnail for a YouTube short. You need to put it in as one single frame at the end of the video, then you pick that frame in the YouTube mobile app. Okay. Why the hell is that not lined up? What the hell? Please tell me all those didn't do that. Okay, maybe just that one random one. Strangely didn't line up. So scuffed, but it works. Yeah. I feel like YouTube Shorts are not really set up super well for getting a good thumbnail. Hey, what's up, Julian Verse? Good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. Okay. Alright, so up to the next floor, where we rip out everything and start anew again. And I have a bunch of pieces on the bottom here I need to get rid of. Those for all of our piping, I believe. Alright, more ripping out. And then you rip it off. Can we get a rubber and plastic check? Sure, let's see. Halfway through the bottom one, the rest of these are full. Rubber... I'm barely using any for any other thing. So rubber's fine. It's the plastic. So doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. All right. So this floor should be doing kind of nothing now, I think. because it was doing turbo fuel. What I need is the input of compacted coal to be cut off. Cut off the container things here. Okay. And let's do G. Reconstruct all these refineries. And then mergers. There. And then splitters. And then these pipes. I'm going to have a bunch of random compacted coal in my inventory after all this. It's fine. Alright, and then the belts. None of these are the right kind of belts, apparently. You like your odds? What, did you bet on us running out or not running out? We're doing pretty good on not running out, I think. Not sure why I'm being so careful. I just don't want to rip something out that I don't want to rip out, I guess. Now, is this thing full? Nah, thing's pretty much empty, so we can rip that out. All this. You bet on not running out. Nice, nice. You believe in me. Okay, and you're pretty much empty too, right? Yes. Oops. My permanent factory is feeling less permanent right now. As I completely rip out this totally permanent thing that I made. That is turning out to be less permanent. Actually, I probably didn't need to do those side walls. That's okay. I probably didn't need to rip out this back wall, though. Okay. Yep. Okay, let me put compacted coal as much as I can in here, which is probably 3 stacks, and then we'll delete the rest of it. That. Okay, good. Even the universe will end someday, unless it doesn't. What? Okay. Wow, that sounds very deep. Are you a philologist? That's some very deep philosophy. That's some very deep philosophy you have. What's in this side room? Ah, yeah, this is where I'm making my ammo over here. Okay. Alright. And wow, we still had a bunch of turbo fuels in these pipes. So well. Alright. Delete it all. Delete it all. Delete all the things. The time has come for you to be deleted. So after the FTL stream yesterday, rated ammunition because she was playing Satisfactory, and I know her from playing a lot of like shooter games, But I was really impressed with how, like, detail-oriented she was, with just her builds being very... Like, she was all about the decoration in builds. Kind of like Shogi in the games that we play, where he will be the one who will decorate a bathroom or something. And I'm like, oh, no, we just need to work. Who cares? Who cares? But I'm too impatient to work on things just for their looks. Although I did create that really pretty awesome, if I do say so myself, Tower of Power that I'll have to show Nietzsche later when we go back over there. You do like decorating a lot as well, Nico? Because it's truly your home. What if you're too good for your home? Like Adam Sandler. Okay, I've cleared out everything here, pretty much. Okay, what level do we want this to be on? I think right here. Crap. It's not even. I think I might have to move some foundations around, actually. Yeah. These are not lined up correctly. All bathrooms should be decorated. We spend most of our quality time, thinking time, on the toilet. Okay. Tower power is a common phrase. I understand where Bobby Brown ended up. What? You finally understand? Okay. I don't know anything about Bobby Brown except that he and Whitney Houston apparently liked crack cocaine. And apparently we're talking about crack cocaine a lot today for some reason. Or I am. If no one has heard the band Tower Power, you highly recommend them though. Okay. Was that Bobby Brown's group? I actually didn't know that. I just call it Tower Power because I've heard the phrase and we have a tower that creates a lot of power. Okay. Almost done. Cleaning up all of this stuff here. You meant the old Frank Zappa song. Okay. I might have heard that because the radio station I listen to does occasionally play some Frank Zappa. This is a Satisfactory kind of stream. Yes. Yes, it is. Satisfactory. All right, so this floor is going to have left residual oil that goes into the plastic. So something like this, I believe. Let me do one set of each side so I can make sure that this does what I want it to do. And then right recycled from plastic. And I want the orange to line up with the orange here. That looks pretty good. We have one space of one thing of space on each side. I honestly think I might want to move this all over one space, like half a space there, and that'll leave us a half a space over on this side. Because this looks like this look lined up. Actually, this looks pretty well lined up, to be honest. This is just okay. I think I want this over a little bit actually, so it's kind of similar lined up. Although this is turned around. This is turn the thing around. so that lines up with that. Okay, maybe something like that. Gives us a little extra space in the middle. Which, do I want extra space in the middle? I think I do. Fish tuber fuel will just depot into your jetpack sometimes. Bobby Brown wasn't Tower Power. They're a funk band from Oakland. Okay, okay. Alright, so let's see if this is correct. So he would pump in from the backside heavy oil residue that would create fuel, and that fuel would go into here with some rubber to make recycled plastic. And then the difficulty will be the numbers to figure out. So let's plug things in to make sure it all looks good. Everything looks straight, that I lined it up correctly. Plug these bad boys in. Like that. Okay. Alright, that looks good. So I need to know... Okay, 10... So I want 10 of these machines for 600 heavy oil residue. But I'm creating 1,000 heavy oil residue. I think I might actually be creating more heavy oil residue than I need in this. So I think I might need to balance this out a little bit better. Because of the 1,000 I'm making, I'm only using 600. So... And this is where balancing issues become a problem with these kind of builds. So that means I have 400 extra heavy oil residue. 400 extra heavy oil residue. What can I do with 400 extra heavy oil residue? I guess I could turn it into turbo fuel like I was doing. I might do that actually. So for now I need 10 of these machines. So there's 8. Or that's 4, I should say. This will be 8. How close it to be? A half a slab. Bit of space there. I couldn't understand what was going on with those numbers earlier. Now I do understand it. We're not using as much heavy oil residue as we are producing. So now I understand. So what I probably will do, we'll have a third floor, which is where we process the extra heavy oil residue that we have into whatever we're going to use that for. And you know what? I wonder if I could use that for, what is that stuff called? Polymer? Because can't you, like, turn polymer into fabric or something? And I probably want some polymer and fabric. So maybe I could do something like that. We'll figure that out after this, because we want to make sure I'm not stunting my plastic production for too long here. Okay. And then I've actually made 12 machines, 13, so I need 14 of these refineries here. 14 of those, so I have 4. We'll actually end up making 16 of these. Eight. $12. I'm a little worried I'm cheating with the hull if I'm going to run out of stuff because of, I think I have another floor making something at the top, but I can't remember what it's making. Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to line up correctly. Space was I doing in between? A half slab or something. You know, do I make extra machines to line it up? No, I'm not going to make extra machines just so it lines up. Just try to guesstimate it as well as possible. There. And a half slab. is about right there. That. Okay. And I needed 2 of these machines, I think. No, I needed 14. So 4, 8, 12, and then 2 of these. Yeah, so 2 of these is right. 1 and 2 there. There. That's not snapping for some reason. Okay. Plug all these in. Making 400 fuel a minute, so a tier 2 pipe will be enough. Okay. Plug these bad boys in. Make sure everything's yellow and not red because it's not powered or not. Have the recipe set up correctly. Hopefully I did do that right in the blueprints. Okay, are you all yellow? It was all yellow. Okay, good. All yellow. Okay, so now what we need is the input some amount of rubber and all of the fuel into this. And it's going to be 600, I say fuel, 600 heavy oil residue will be going up here. So actually that is only one pipe worth of stuff. The heavy oil residue is in the middle. So I could have this up into one of these guys, a fluid buffer up here. So let me set up a fluid buffer. How am I going to do this? It's going to be coming up from the middle. I'm going to have one for each side. So maybe I split it into 2 fluid buffers, actually. Yes, I think I like that idea. So I have one fluid buffer going this direction. There. Oops. I have no idea what button I just pressed that did that weird thing. One fluid buffer going this direction. We have a floor pipe hole. Wall floor hole. I don't want to do this. I want this to be going up straight so I can pull off the side straight in a straight manner. Okay. This way. So is that going to be right in the middle? The things I do to make straight pipes and stuff. There we go. And then a splitter. Right there. Deconstruct that guy. And hopefully that still will flow through correctly. And then this will be pipage down for these inputs. All the way down. And I only need 10 of these, so I don't need all of these. It's 10, 4, 8, so it'd be 2 of these guys. So I think right here it's 10, 4, 8, 10, yes. Go. Oh, what am I thinking? Why did I think I needed to go 2 sides? I don't know why I thought that. Okay, well then we can get rid of this. That'll be available if I ever need it. All I need is the rubber input up here. So the rubber will be coming from this direction down here. And how much rubber a minute do we need for, we'll call it 14 of these. So 14 times 30. 420 a minute. 420. Blaze it. That's how many we need. So I just need to connect these all the way down to the end of the line for... How many machines did I say? Did I say 14? I said 14. So 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. So we're not using these last 2 machines for now. Yeehaw! Blaze it! Yeah, weed! I don't actually care. Okay, so I just need to pipe in heavy oil residue and the rubber and then figure out the outputs, and these are ready to go. Actually, I need to input these guys, though. So this is almost actually done. Sometimes I'm like, man, I don't know if I should take all the time to do all these blueprints. Then I blueprint something, using it like, okay, yeah, I'm glad I blueprinted. That would have taken way longer if I hadn't blueprinted. So this is basically done. I just got to pump up the heavy oil residue and then get the rubber going. So, heavy oil residue. Gonna come from here. And a little bit of pipe overlap, that's fine. There. I didn't use a tier 2. There's tier 2. And then we pump this up. Make sure it goes all the way up. Hold on a second. I didn't actually connect this. There we go. Okay. Now, let's make sure this goes all the way up. Looks good. Looks stinking good, alright. Do that, power it. And let's see. Heavy oil residue. Heavy oil residue filling there, and this getting heavy oil residue. Let's see. Beautimous. Beautimous. Okay. Now I just need to get the rubber. Which let's do a floor hole here. And oh my Lanta. For now, how do I want to do this? For now, I'm gonna have this. There. That is the wrong direction. That's the direction. Do I have this going the wrong way? Are these... Oh, man, the output's going that way, isn't it? Holy crap. Is that right? I have these all go in the wrong direction. I'm going to have to turn all these belts and things around. No, actually, I did it right. I just have this... Okay, good. Past rand, got it. Right. Present rand is all backwards. Thankfully. I just need to figure out where the input is. So let's go over here. So the inputs of this is back here. So we'll do this right here. There. And this input is going to be kind of awkward. I'll have to do this on the ceiling kind of thing. So I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do this. I think I'm going to want to do somehow like an overflow goes up to there, but I'll figure out the numbers in a second. For now, just so it's going. We have a reference point here. Place to put our ceiling belts. There. There. And there we go. And I think we are making plastic and rubber now. Let's see. Oh my god, are these turned around? No, that's the output. I did it wrong again. I did it wrong again. Okay. Okay, good. Right, let me just empty these out to a storage container right now. Okay. This is the output, not the input. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I need these to input over somewhere. Stuck on something. Those are actually connected there. I want them to input to right here. This is where I want to go. Right here. Okay. I want it to be right there. So floor hole there. That won't work. Fine, we can do it like that. That. There we go. That should be where the rubber needs to go. Where the rubber hits the road. So I was almost in the right place. Almost. Okay, now I think we'll be making plastic. Let's go see if I fixed it. Beautiful, there we go. Although I didn't connect all the belts on this side though. Let's do that real quick. Okay. Alright, and there it is. These guys should be kicking on, turning green. turning green. Those guys are turning green. Okay. 2 at the end are yellow because actually shouldn't need those. Yeah, I'm not feeding those. That's fine. I'm actually going to remove those 2 pipes. I'm not using those guys. See if the HOR backup needs fixing. HOR. What's HOR? I'm not sure. Oh, and I don't want you actually going to storage right now. What I am going to do is I'm going to have the output. Because I'm going to have to figure out the rubber balancing and stuff. But for now, what I am going to do... So I'm going to... Whoever bet for or against me on if we finish this in time, we have plastic now. We have plastic, which... Where was my smart splitting for plastic overflow? Oh, plastic is on that side, actually. And rubber's on this side, so... I need to plug in the top one. Did something count for a prediction? Oh, I don't know. I see something happening, so I think so, maybe. Yay for a prediction I didn't have to do. Alright, so there's plastic. And how low did we get on plastic before that happened? Let's go see. We almost ran out of our first of 3 double-deckers. And how's our rubber? Our rubber's fine. Rubber output, I'll need to figure that out. Heavy oil residue is HOR. That's true. Heavy oil residue is probably backing up. Let me get the outputs figured out first, though. Which needs to come all the way back over to here somehow. So let's figure out the numbers. Only 400 rubber a minute needs to go upstairs. Only 400 a minute. So, how much are we creating? 20 times 50. We're creating 1,000. So, 400 divided by 20. So 20 machines will supply upstairs. Let's just count them off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So right here is the cutoff. That's the cutoff. So these will supply the machines upstairs. The rest of this is rubber that I can just use. So I don't need this quite this long belt here. Wow, does that just connect? Good job, Pastor Rand. Awesome. You finished the prediction off? Nice. Thanks for doing that, Nietzsche. You thought you were betting he'd make it too. Was everybody betting I'd make it? Nobody bet against me this time? What's up, Factoid? Must be really busy if you need 400 rubbers a minute. Bazinga! Well done, well done. The other issue, yeah, I do have heavy oil residue, and I'm not probably supplying enough oil for all of this. But let me get... You know what I'm going to do? I kind of want to turn all these around. If I can have this turn around and feed back that way. So that means I'm going to have to change all these mergers. I'm going to do it. It'll just look better if I do it this way. Will it be less expandable if I do it this way? I think it's okay. It's okay if I do it this way. So, G. I need to turn all of these mergers around. Turn the thing around. Do 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 do. Go. Oh, I missed some, didn't I? I missed some. Okay, so now what I want is a merger going that way. So yeah, I still have to deal with heavy oil residue and oil input. Those are the last two things I need to do to finish this build. Okay. Because this, I will want a smart splitter actually. Do I not have a smart splitter for the plastic going? I thought that's what this was. This is just a merger. Okay, so I think maybe this was the, maybe I had a smart splitter right here? No, how did I do that? I think I had a smart splitter coming off of here. Because what is this doing? This is splitting. Ah, this was a splitter to make casings for our, for something, for my heavy oil, for my turbo fuel. That's what this was, so I can get rid of all this. That is all not needed. I don't need this splitter at all. But what I do need is a smart splitter for overflow. Yes, we want a smart splitter for overflow. So there. And the right side will be overflow. We'll have a smart splitter for the rubber output, which I want to set up. Actually, I can probably stack that on you, can't I? Yeah, perfect. So, any is on the left, center is none, right is overflow. Goes right through there. You know what? It's fine. Let's do this so it doesn't look quite so ugly, hopefully. There we go. That'll overflow rubber. And then we connect all these guys that I need to fix. And that will hopefully be the output setup, and then I'll have to figure out heavy oil residue excess that we have. And then I'll have to figure out if I'm even supplying enough oil for all this, which I might be close to supplying enough, to be honest. Fuel control, you can replace a splitter with a smart splitter. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. So many quick tools that I didn't know about. Quality of life, as they say. Okay, there we go. So, heavy oil residue backing up is what's slowing us down now. Finished the game this morning. You're working on your golden nut right now to wrap up all the achievements. Nice. Can you replace those angled pipes with horizontal to vertical so they look cleaner? Yeah, I could do that. And then I got to figure out this residual oil, because I feel like I have a whole lot of residual oil right now. I'm talking about these two pipes right here. If I turn these to horizontal to vertical, I'm not sure if that will actually look better. I can try. What will this look like? Does that look better? Maybe. I'll do it. You be the judge. Well, that passes through there, but I can fix that. Go underneath this, I think, and it'll be fine. Where was this going? This was going to... going into there? I think it was. Okay. Yeah, that looks a little better, I think. You would like to point out that currently this factory violates a lot of OSHA regulations. Yeah, we do that a lot around here. You can swap mergers and splitters with control as well, but only if the belts are not connected in a way that wouldn't be illegal after the swap. In 1.1, they said they're added a straight mode for pipes to match how belts work. I'll like that. You run the base of the pipe out a bit, it'll look great. I don't know. I don't really want to mess with those pipes anymore because I have overflow issues that I want to fix. Okay, so only 600 of this heavy oil residue a minute is being used. Did I calculate this already? 600 divided by 20 is 30. I think I did, but let's check it again. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26. Oh, I didn't connect a couple of these. Pass Rand, what were you doing? Okay, now I think... See, I did a cutoff here, and I feel like now that my cutoff here might have been wrong. Because it's making 20 heavy oil residue a minute. I need 600 upstairs. Let me count this again. I thought I calculated it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. I did. So this is the cutoff. So that's correct. All that's going upstairs. This is all extra. This is all extra heavy oil residue that I think I want to go up to a third floor and do something with. Currently, what is my third floor doing up here? I think it's using oil to make some extra rubber or something that's probably all backed up. This all... Yeah, this is backed up because the heavy oil residue is backed up. So I have a bunch of heavy oil residue. That I could turn back into turbo fuel that I wasn't using. I could turn it into packaged fuel. What do I want to turn it into? Gotta catch up on sleep tonight, so you're gonna alert now. Good luck with the builds. Thank you, Nietzsche. Have a good night, my friend. You're watching my FGL right now, Netanyahu Stan. And I'm playing Satisfactory. You hope that's not a bad thing. Anyway, you come to ask why I board with Rock Mantis when you could board Mantis Mantis. I don't know. It really depends on the run. I'm pretty sure I talked about it yesterday on stream, but usually if I like to board with double Rock first and then double Mantis next because the rocks are tankier to buy time. So I could just do heavy oil residue plus compacted coal and make turbo fuel. And that's what I do with any excess heavy oil residue because I already have the compacted coal set up. This is probably what I do. The correct answer is because usually the correct answer is check the VOD or it depends. But in this case, it was probably because I wanted my Rockmen to board first because they are tankier, and then I bored with cleanup with my Mantis with the high damage. All right, so I think I'm going to be doing extra turbo fuel here. So I'm going to have to swap this build out. I don't think I need to do a... I think this is actually set up pretty decently already, right? If I turn all these machines around... Or actually just rip out some stuff and swap some stuff out, I think we're okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my final break. It is final break time. So y'all can enjoy this beautiful view of our ginormous, awesome factory. I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom. GG cookie time. We did replace our plastic build in time. I have some balancing to do. But this will be a huge plastic and rubber upgrade. And when we come back, we will fix the rest of this. And then maybe I'll actually start on supercomputers today. I don't know. Y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends. Enjoy chair or ad time.